YouTube, what the crap's going on? HeirofCarthage here, back in Total War Shogun 2. Been an interesting day. I waited a little bit late to record. Went out to a little skeet shooting contest earlier, which was fun. Teammate and I came in third place. Could have been better, actually. I was shooting pretty darn good the whole day. Only missed a couple shots, one of which I think the only reason I'm talking about this is I think that some of you on YouTube will find this entertaining. One of the shots that I missed, I called pull. I was using someone else's gun. It was a pump action, and I did not pump it because most of the time when I'm using my gun, it's an auto loader. So yeah, you have to pump the gun if you want to get the next shell of it. So anyway, with all the goofy mistakes I make on YouTube with the mini-map and other stuff like that, I figured you all might find that entertaining, that real-life Air manages to do some of the same stuff. So, yep, good times. So, yeah, we've taken Kyoto. We just need to kind of finish it off. We can get in here and take out the Chosokabe, I believe. That is some samurai spam right there. Spamurai, if you will. And we can take it all out, though. Shouldn't be an issue. I've got 2 stacks around Kyoto, so they really don't have a good way to take advantage of me. And then up here, we've got quite a bit of power to project up here, too. I'm going to kind of move in right here. It looks like we lost a commander in this army, but that's okay. We'll move in and go ahead and make the attack anyway, and let these 2 armies reinforce each other. And we'll... Holy katana cav spam! Well, it's a good thing I've got a bunch of Ashigaru in this army. So we should be able to wreck this Chosokabe army. Let's go ahead and take care of that. Yeah, it's been a good day. I'm tired though. It was really cold and windy. Now I guess it was Arkansas cold. I mean, if you live in Russia or like Northern Europe or something, you're not gonna think this is cold. But you know, it was like, oh man, it was in the high 30s or low 40s and just windy as snot out of this thing. So it was, and I'm also talking Fahrenheit, of course, because I'm American. So you all would have to convert that to Celsius for your own good. But so yeah, I know how to convert to Celsius. I'm not real good with it in my head. I'm familiar with the SI system, obviously, because I'm an engineer. We used it a lot in school. But my brain thinks in imperial units. So yeah. Anyway, here we go. Let's get things started. Good old SI versus imperial. I don't know if you all call it imperial. That's what I've heard it referred to a lot over here. I'm assuming referring to maybe the British Empire imperial units. I'm assuming it came from them. It's before our days, Americans. We were a bit young as a country. There we go. Alright. Let's get things done here. Take out these Chosokabe. I think they're going to want to... Well, actually, you know what? Since they're like kind of all cav, there's no reason for me to rush forward. Let's just stay back here and stay braced and let our reinforcements come. Let's keep our generals safe here too. We got plenty of spears. There's no reason to get stupid over here. Let's go ahead and pull up a back line of spears. Just go ahead and get everybody running this direction. Okay, now I have mostly light cav. I think we can ungroup this. The AI is going to go back here and camp, I think, because I attacked them. But let's just get all our reinforcements in position and make sure we get things hopefully as well organized as possible. We can go ahead and start lining up some cav on the flanks. Light cavalry will do okay versus katana cavalry. They will not do great, but they'll do okay. If they had more numbers, they would do pretty darn well versus katana cav, just because they have a spear. I'm going to leave my light cav to support on the flanks, and I'm going to put some extra Yariesh on the flank as well. I'll have a back line to protect my archers, and we'll put some spears to support the flanks too. I just want to kind of get this army organized since we're working with a large army. The AI is going to come back here because I attacked, and they're going to let me attack them. That's fine. We missed a couple of units here. Let's just go ahead and start moving these units up. We have a lot of bow Ashigaru. Enough to cause a substantial amount of damage to the enemy. There we go. I'm gonna overload my flanks with spears. I was gonna keep some behind the lines, but yeah, I think I'm just gonna load it up. We have a general unit here as well that needs to stay safe, so I'm gonna probably put him inside of everything else here so that he's in a safe position. There we go. And he does not have stand and fight, but still has a couple of abilities that could be useful. Just want to get everything fairly well organized here. Okay, yeah. With all these spears, the AI is going to have an incredibly difficult time getting anything done with their cavalry. Spears are extremely good versus cavalry in Shogun 2. It's no joke like it is on Rome 2, and especially on Attila. Spears are an absolute joke. Looks like the AI is moving up on me. Let's just kind of turn our troops into the proper facing. I'm going to let my bows fire away if the AI approaches me. I've got a lot of arrows they're going to lay down on them. So that'll cause substantial pain to their infantry center. Looks like the AI is moving on me because of my huge bow supremacy. It's my best guess. I kind of want to soft group these Yari Ashigaru in the center. So I'm going to Control G on them, do a soft group. I don't need this hard group anymore. And the reason I soft grouped them is so that I can go into a Yari wall quickly if the AI decides to charge me down the center. Yari wall ought to leave my guys able to stand tall here. I'm gonna go ahead and scooch up just a bit. How many bows they got? They don't have many bows. Okay. Okay. All my spears are in position. They've got a couple of Chosokabe bow samurai, but I don't really care. I'm gonna light up these guys with a lot of flaming arrows. Go ahead and go into a Yari wall. I'm gonna go ahead and start getting aggressive on the flanks with all these spears. Their guys in the center are getting lit up with a hail of flaming arrows. It is not gonna be pretty. Let's go ahead and move everything in over here. Okay, the AI is just going all in on the center. Perfectly fine with me. All the Katana Cavs attacking my Yari Ashigaru. I'm gonna pile in with Light Cav. My center line's holding up just fine. My bows are getting a huge number of kills. I'm gonna push these Chosokabe bow samurai now. They've gotten away with a little bit of their cavalry here, but they're gonna be under pretty heavy bow fire. You can see my bows are attacking everything, and they got overloaded. Yeah, I mean the AI just completely overmatched here. The cavalry spam would have been good had I been fielding tons of like skirmishers and swords, but not gonna be so great in this mode. AI is gonna take a ton of damage. A lot of bow Ashigaru behind those main lines. I think there's about 10 bow Ashigaru laying down damage. Head on into a spear wall. So, easy victory for the Ashigaru armies. They are quite potent, quite effective. The only reason why I didn't use more of them in the late game is just because, why not? Let's get all the good units. But, I mean, you can win a campaign with Ashigaru. Easily. Especially if you're the Oda. Alright. So we've put a hurt on the Chosokabe there. I was trying to think. So we've got this fleet of decent ships on the way back to pick up some units that we trained back here. So we got a lot of fire rockets. On the boats. Going for a cruise, gents. We're going to start sailing these guys back up to Kyoto. Let's see. Alright. Should be in good shape. Let's get that fleet headed back up. We got some siege tower bune here now. We got another one. Let's trade out the Bokabai are probably helpful. Let's trade out a medium bune for it. Trade that in. And I don't really need this medium bune. I'm gonna scupper it. I need to get some red seal ships, as was suggested, and get them up there. Where would I be training the red seal ships? I think it's... Is it here? Yeah, it's here. So let's go into recruitment. Let's bust out some of these red seal ships and try and get back in control of that trade route. It's going to be a couple turns before we can get enough of them. Alright, I think it's time that we can go ahead and end a turn. I can move with these armies, but there's no need to be in a super big rush. Shingen only needs to survive now through, I think, 4 turn-ins. And if so, he will become the Shogun, which is pretty exciting. Pretty exciting. I don't know why I'm having it research Way of the Spear. Seems kind of pointless. Let's just switch over to this one. Alright. Chosokabe are just going to try and be buttholes now. That's about all they can do because they're getting beat down pretty profoundly. But now the Matsuda are going to move up and attack me at Kyoto and challenge Kenshin. I can control the large army. Let's see. The Chosokabe army has a lot of samurai in it. The Matsuda army is kind of a joke, to be honest. And I have got fire rockets, matchlock samurai. This is gonna be a nasty battle for the Matsuda Chosokabe alliance here. They are going to get properly hurt. Nobushige and Shingen are about to lay down a beating here. I can probably snipe off their generals with the fire rockets and some of their cavalry as well. Probably will focus on the generals, see if we can break those and let my matchlocks work on their infantry. I'll see if I have enough Yari Ashigaru to kind of put a Yari wall in the center to back up my matchlocks. So Shingen and his forces are going to fight to defend the city that they've taken. This hill position right here is pretty solid. You know what, we're going to be arranging all of our forces as soon as the battle starts anyway, so let's just start the battle and I'll do it then. Nobushige back here. Get some fire cav. Put some katana cav here in the center. Okay, got all my troops moving into position. Just start all these guys moving that way and I'll kind of get them formed up. First things first, let's get Shingen into a safe position. And we should probably make sure he's escorted all the way across by other cavalry. He is. Got some really good cavalry in Shengen's army. Shengen's just going to be a stand and fight general for me here. I'm just going to use his abilities to bolster the strength of my army. Fire rockets do not fire at will. I want to choose my targets. That's my first target right here. Is this these two general units. I've got a matchlock hero up front. They do have some bow ashigaru. Let's see. What do I got here? Fire cav, spears of Shizugatake. Let's kind of use them. Go ahead and hold up this flank. Got another fire cav here. Let's put it over here. And these katana units, let's kind of keep close to the center. Okay, I think the enemy general's almost in range of my fire rockets. Let's just kind of get these guys pulled up. The Matsuda are advancing without the Chosokabe reinforcements, which is extremely foolhardy in my mind. I'm going to go ahead and put a fire rocket volley on this general. And he just got wrecked. I'm going to put a volley on the other general. Okay, my matchlock hero has opened up. I'm going to rapid volley, help get it some more kills. Fire rockets are working their magic. Matchlock hero has already gotten 23 kills. Let's see if he can get another volley off here. It should. Let's go ahead and pull it back to safety. Let's get Shingen over here. Put him in a stand and fight. Fire rockets have chased off the enemy general. Let's cease fire. They have wrecked the enemy general, more correctly. There is a warrior nun over here. I've got a whole bunch of units kind of standing around that I need to organize. There we go. Yeah, the Matsuda have gotten absolutely bushwhacked here. Let's get these guys out of wall. Okay, the warrior nuns got destroyed over here. And my warrior monks are mopping the floor with... Let's get my bow warrior monks lined back. Actually, get rid of that remaining bow ashigaru that somehow hasn't routed. I'm going to save my fire rocket shots for the Chosokabe general. Do the same thing to him. Get their general off the battlefield so that the rest of their troops follow suit quickly. And I'm going to have some nasty little presents ready for the Chosokabe. So I'm going to get all my bow monks out front. I'm going to allow them to fire at will. I want all my matchlock troops directly behind them, ready to lay down a devastating volley. Just going to spread them out for just maximum firepower punishment here. So I'm going to let my bows open the engagement, let my matchlocks follow it up. Fire rockets will be the bait. And let's see, what other infantry do I have back here? I might back up my center with some katana samurai. Let's get this general back just a little bit. Let's go ahead and stand and fight with Shingen. What else we got here? Nagi-sam. Just make sure we got plenty of backup. Alright. Our army should be quite capable of defending itself here. We've got a lot of bow monks up front. There's a substantial amount of samurai troops inbound on our position. I might soften them up with fire rockets and then go for the enemy general. Their general's just a Spears of Shizugatake unit. Still a good unit to take out, but I think their infantry is of more concern to me at this point. Open fire. Open fire. Bow monks, unleash flaming volleys. This is going to be absolute devastation. Change targets. Change targets. Fire at will. Fall back. Rapid volley. So yeah, my first lines of defense here have caused a huge amount of damage. Oh crap. Retreat. Retreat. Okay, all my troops are in stand and fight. Let's bring the cavalry in from the flanks. Start an outflanking maneuver. Let's pull the cavalry around here. Let's get our bow warrior monks back just a little further. Don't need to be way back. Fire rockets. Target their bows. Let's get our cavalry out of their spears over here. They did a good job at rushing a Yari-Sam in and intercepting my cavalry, but I'll just intercept their Yari Samurai. Warrior monks. Let's throw some Katana Samurai here into the center, because we might get a little bit overwhelmed. Let's get this cavalry around. Same thing. Gonna have a hard time getting you close-ups just because this is kind of hectic, but I will do what I can here. Fire rockets are flying. They've got a Yari cavalry left here. Let's intercept it. So I intercepted the Yari cav, and this bow monk is about to get shredded by fire cavalry and spears of Shizugatake. Yeah, they're not gonna like that one. Whoa! Hit my guys with my own fire rockets. That is quite a cinematic ending. My men and enemies alike being scattered by fire rockets. So, yeah, that Chosokabe Matsuda attack put down. How'd you like those opening skirmish volleys? 4 matchlock units. I think it was 6 bow warrior monks, 2 fire rockets. I would say that the Chosokabe army took a bit of a beating. Does not appear... I mean, I may lose these Ashigari units, which would be crappy because they have so many chevrons, but nothing's going to be the end of the world. Let's look at the statistics real quick, just out of curiosity. Bow warrior monks really cleaning house. Fire rockets, 168 kills. That's impressive. None of the matchlocks made it too far up the chain because they just get a single volley. But again, look, in a single volley, 46 kills, 39 kills, 55 kills. But this one had a few volleys. So, I mean, just lots of kills. So, yeah, putting down our attackers quite easily there. Shingen is not dead. So, he needs 3 more turn ends to prove that he is the rightful Shogun. It's a small Chosokabe army behind me here. It's going to make a run for the hills. We're going to catch it and destroy it. Let's see. We need to repair that, upgrade the farms. Let's ditch the powder maker. Upgrade the dry dock. Kyoto is being taken care of. The Chosokabe kind of abandoned this province down here, which I think was a foolish move to make. This is going to leave me able to take Omi, or Iga, and we can go ahead and push Yamato at this point. So let's do so. So Yamato is in our control. Let's upgrade the castle. These buildings are nice but pointless, so we're going to replace them. Okay, we've got a small little raiding party behind us here, which is irritating, but not really causing any substantial amount of damage. I have a few units back here actually. We could probably put down this little raiding army. Yes, we can. Let's just move here into a worry. Okay, I think we have things where we want them. Got a long sail up here with all these fire rockets, but I'm gonna get it done. Kind of want to just hurry and end turns because I want to get things back underway. We can probably pull these monks back up towards the front lines. They won't be needed back here anymore. Let's make sure I'm not... Those are Metsukes. Yeah, so we're good. Just keep my agents up here to the front where they can be of most value to me. Let's go ahead and end another turn. Looks like the Chosokabe are going to reinforce Iga. Enemy agent picking at me outside of Kyoto. Looks like he died in the process or was wounded. We got a Red Seal ship. Okay, I just keep looking over here and hoping that Shingen is not dead, and he is not. Shingen is not dead. This army is going to take attrition. What do we have up here against us? I mean, it's pretty fair defense there. I'm thinking I'm just going to auto-resolve this one. Peacefully occupy. That way I don't have to retreat and don't have to spend a bunch of time playing it. I'd rather... Now we do have a criminal syndicate here, which means we could recruit some pretty awesome Kisho ninja, I believe. The only thing I'm going to tear down... you know what? Actually, I'm going to leave that. It's fine. It's kind of a cool little province. It's not ideal from a money-making standpoint, but it's not bad. I think I'm going to push a couple of provinces. I think we can... I don't know, I don't have good line of sight on Tengo though, and I don't have any agents up there, so I don't want to push forward and get myself killed potentially. Right here at Tomba though, this is an easy take. It seems to make sense. So I'm just going to get in here and put some knockout blows on the Chosokabe while I have a chance. And let's... Got the market. We could wreck Kawachi as well. And I think I'm going to, actually. Let's check our armies. Back here, repair that. Got this monk. Let's bring him down here, and let's go ahead and use this army to wreck Kawachi. Auto-resolve that one. I just want to hurt the Chosokabe bad while I have them on the ropes. Land consolidation. Okay. And hurt them we have. We've taken a lot of territory from them in the last couple of turns. So I think that is going to keep the Chosokabe quiet and off my back. And only a few turns until our extra fire rockets and ships make it up here. We can pair in the Nihon Maru with that navy once we become Shogun. Oh, please, Shingen, please survive just a few more turns. You've made it this far through all of errors being too slow. It will make me so pleased if you become the Shogun. You just have to hold Kyoto for 4 seasons. All he has to do is live through one more turn end, and he becomes the Shogun. So literally, we are 1 turn end away from Shingen becoming the rightful Shogun. So pretty exciting, to be quite honest. At least it is for me. Great.
I'm sorry. I didn't catch that.
It's because I wasn't talking to you, Cortana, as usual. Alright. Let's get back in here and... Let's see, army... Let's take this army. We can upgrade this general. Or no, this is the one that I'm waiting on. We're very close to being able to get him stand and fight. I'm just going to move up here. Yeah, a few reinforcing troops, nothing substantial. Now that general has reached the ability to get a level 3 stand and fight, which is going to be spectacular. Let's tear that down, upgrade the docks. Army, upgrade this guy. I don't want him to be assassinated. +1 morale, upkeep cost. Yeah, let's do that. There we go. A level 3 stand and fight general there now. Alright. We have got our enemies absolutely battered at this point. We have just gone on a string of province taking, and we've got more possible as well to take, so I think we're in pretty good shape. I said I was going to reinstate my vassal there, and then I didn't. I need to reinstate one vassal at least so that I can get the trade agreements with them. We've got Red Seal ships up here as well. Let's take this fleet and the Red Seal ships, and let's sail back up to recapture our trade, and we'll make a vassal that we can work with. There we go. Well, that monk gets around. He went all the way from Kai back up to the front lines. Got one of my sons just sitting around back in Kai. I guess he's like the redheaded stepchild at this point. Oh, Shingen, is he the... Yes! Yes! I think he made it. I don't know. We could see a message still saying he died.
Has changed. Now we fly like dragons. No longer will I bow to lesser men. All bow to me. But our enemies still march. So what? Victory is within my grasp. All will fear the Takeda. All will fear me, for I am Shogun.
All right. Yep, he made it. He is not dead. So Takeda Shingen lives to take his throne as the rightful shogun at 62 years old. Should I say 62 years young. Good job, Takeda Shingen. He definitely held out through all that. Inspiring towns and armies will be good for me. So, that is all the time I have for this episode. We did get the Nihon Maru here, and we also will have Takeda Great Guard right here. Pretty exciting. We've got some good stuff. I will see you back on the next episode. HeirofCarthage signing out for now.